There's a battle going on for transportation in D.C. A new rideshare tech startup called Empower promises better pay and treatment for drivers and better fares for the people who are riding.
Right, but their operations have also caught the eye of the D.C. government. Matt Gregory has more on the transportation tug of war in the district.
Uber and Lyft are as universal with travel as taxis in the 20th century. But a Northern Virginia tech CEO says that needs to change.
Empower now provides cities for the first time with the ability to say no to Uber.
Josh Sear is the CEO of Empower. He says the company sprung from a question he asked to a Lyft driver.
If you could set your own rates, if you got 100% of the fare, and were provided with support services, is that something that you'd be willing to pay for?
And that, Sear says, is the basis for his company, a way to empower drivers. Unlike Uber and Lyft, Empower drivers keep 100% of their fares, and Sear says it benefits riders.
First and foremost, riders are saving about 15 to 20% on average.
So far, Empower operates in Winston-Salem and right here in the district. Sear says they provided more than 4 million rides since 2020 in D.C., but it's not all rosy. Back in 2020, D.C.'s Department of For-Hire Vehicles sent a letter to Empower.
They had determined that we needed to stop operations.
The Department of For-Hire Vehicles told WUSA 9 Empower has refused to register with the DFHV, and a spokesperson for the DHFV told us regulation allows the district to make sure Empower riders aren't discriminated against, drivers are insured, and subject to a background check. But Sear says Empower drivers are already background checked.
That is conducted by one of the largest providers of background checks in the country.
He says the main issue is that Empower is a software company. Sear says it provides a service to drivers just like a food or travel reservation company.
Just like, the health and safety, regulations and the fire code and the Alcohol and Beverage Commission, doesn't apply to OpenTable.
And in this case, Sear says the drivers should be regulated, not the company. For 3 years, he says they've tried to work with the DFHV, and the DHFV says they're not in compliance. And as a result, officers have impounded and fined drivers.
We welcome having a dialogue and trying to figure out a solution that satisfies reasonable concerns of the district